journalists.
Do you think that this is being orchestrated by anybody in the government?
There are very strong indications that this is part of a concerted effort. I can't tell you who is directing it, but with the increasing number of instances of people roughed up, journalist cars attacked, offices broken into, journalists detained, these do not seem to be random events.
Back to the roundup of the journalists. I know that you've been asked this several times, but you're not answering the question. Does the embassy, do your people on the ground, does the State Department have information that the Ministry of Interior is involved in this crackdown of journalists, either the roundup of the journalists or the violence against the journalists?
I think at this stage we have information that has primarily come from you all, which we are, which says that in various interactions that you've had today, Ministry of Interior personnel have been involved. We have taken that information. We've raised that information directly with the Egyptian government. We obviously want them to investigate these fully. We want to have the journalists, released. We certainly do not want to, see this continue.
The journalists that
Can you just clarify who it is? You said someone in this building in D.C. has reached out to the embassy here, I believe the Egyptian embassy. On who did that reaching out? And
Deputy Assistant Secretary Jake Wallace talked to the ambassador today.
And what you mentioned that you've reached out and just to talk about the fact that this is happening. I mean, have you expressed your displeasure? Have you asked for? Can you go a little bit more about what you specifically said?
There's going to be a statement by the Secretary. It might be ready as soon as I get off the podium here. We've made our views, very, very, very clear. We have condemned in the strongest terms attacks on reporters covering the effort in Egypt, and we've expressed our grave concerns to the Egyptian government. We've asked them to look into it. They promised that they would, and we're expecting, first of all, we're expecting news that the reporters have been released, and we want to see a commitment by the government to do everything that they can to make sure that there is freedom to report on the ongoing events in Egypt.